Yo guys, what's going on? And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the best gyro aiming settings here inside of Fortnite Chapter 3 and how to go ahead and actually set these up in-game for yourself. So if you guys do want to find this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you could drop a like and subscribe, as we are trying to hit 35,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and any help towards that is massively appreciated. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Yes guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the best settings here inside of Fortnite Chapter 3 for the new gyro aiming here inside of Fortnite Chapter 3. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining all of these settings and exactly what they do, as some people still don't really know what gyro aiming actually is, and I'll be showing you guys the best settings depending on how you play here inside of Fortnite Chapter 3. So I'm sure a lot of you guys will be aware of the brand new Fortnite setting that was added to Fortnite in the update, and as you guys can see from the tab right here, as you guys can see, we have new gyro aiming and flick stick controls. And you can essentially, guys, use this to go ahead and use your controller and aim your controller in real life, and it will do that in real life, guys. It is absolutely insane. So I will start off by saying you can of course only use these gyro controls if you do have a PS4 or PS5 controller, as if we head into Fortnite after doing the update and we head into the settings tab, it's going to be this new touch icon right here, guys. And as you can see, you do need a DualShock 4, which is a PS4, or a DualSense 5 PS5 controller connected by USB. Or, of course, if you guys are just on Xbox or PlayStation or on a console of your own, of course, you guys can go ahead and do this, and the settings are going to be the exact same. So, as soon as you guys do load into Fortnite, your settings are most likely going to look like this. So, firstly, I'm going to be explaining how to go ahead and use all of these. So, the first setting, which is gyro aiming, which, of course, if we do want to go ahead and use this, we are going to have to go ahead and put this to on, or none of these settings are going to work. So guys, the next two settings are for the activation mode in combat and in building. So when you're in combat, you can choose when it is going to go ahead and actually activate. And we can choose never if we don't want it to. But the other options we have are scope only, of course, when you are only in your scope. So the next one is a scope or aim. So basically, if you go to aim down sight or even scope, then the gyro settings are going to actually be activated. Next, we have scope aiming and harvesting, as I'm sure some of you guys are going to want to go ahead and actually use this new feature inside of Fortnite to go ahead and actually harvest, as it is going to make it slightly easier for you guys. And last but not least, we have the always setting. So I'm sure a lot of you guys will at some point actually head over to this, as I'm sure right now players aren't really too comfortable with it. But as soon as you guys get used to it, I'm sure you guys are going to have this on all the time if you do enjoy it. So in terms of the building one, we can go ahead and pick none, which I'm sure a lot of you guys won't want to do. We can go ahead and pick while we edit as well, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to go ahead and pick this one, which means as soon as we actually go into edit a build, it is going to allow us to actually go ahead and move our controller. Now in terms of the best setting, guys, I would agree that this is one of the best ones. As of course, you can just go ahead and press the button on your controller. That means you can go ahead and edit a wall, for instance. And now once you have the little blueprint up, you can then go ahead and move your controller in real life to go ahead and actually edit the pieces. Or we can have always, which again, if you guys are comfortable, go ahead and put this on. Now in terms of the look stick effect, I do recommend that you guys have this off, as most of the players who have gone ahead and tried this out have said that they're not really too much of a fan of it. But of course, guys, do go ahead and give it a go and let me know what you think down below. So guys, next we do have the sensitivity, which is a huge part of it. And with this part, it's not really something that I can say this is the best or this is the best. It is sort of something that you have to do as a player yourself. But of course, the default for sensitivity is 1.0. And then you do have the vertical horizontal ratio, which is currently 1:1, which I do actually recommend that you guys keep the same. Next we have the steadying feature, which is default to 5.0, and this, guys, I also recommend that you keep the exact same. Now in terms of acceleration, again, this is something that you need to think of as a player, but I would say the best two to go ahead and do are this one right here, or low. Of course, because low, which means you are going to have to go ahead and actually move your controller more in real life, but some players are going to be more of a fan than that. But I'd say as a default, if you guys want to stick to it, go ahead and go on the 2 times, which is going to be medium. Next, guys, we have the flick stick, which I do recommend you guys use. And as you guys can see with this one, when we go ahead and turn it on, we do get a little warning on screen. And you can see that it can only turn the camera left and right. And when the flick stick is enabled, you can only look up and down using the gyro controls. So in terms of the settings for this one right here, guys, in my opinion, these right here are the best settings. And when I say the best settings, I mean just for a starter player. Of course, once you guys get more used to these controls, you are going to change your sense and these other sort of things. But for now, guys, I recommend these are the best settings. But one thing that I would recommend that you change, just to make it feel a little bit better, is actually the flick dead zone. Now, a lot of players are saying that actually 70% is going to be the sweet spot. So go ahead and try that out, guys. But if not, then just go ahead and try the original. So last but not least, if you guys do want to go ahead and actually use the advanced gyro options, you can go ahead and do this simply by turning this setting to on, and then you guys can see there is a bunch of settings just down here. Now, of course, these are only for you guys, and I'm not really going to be giving you the best settings for these, as this really is just player for player. So guys, just go ahead and mess about with these, and let me know what you guys think are the best settings. But guys, that is all that I do have for the new gyro controls here inside of Fortnite Chapter 3. An absolutely insane setting that is going to change the game completely, I think. But if you guys did enjoy, I really would appreciate it if you could all drop a like and subscribe, as I am doing content like this all the time, guys. And a massive thank you to you all for watching, and hope to see you all in the next one.